Hi, and welcome to the Kentharmy Labs Small Fighter Testing Grounds. This is one of several laboratories that I use in Space Engineers to test my fighters as well as other people's small ships. This laboratory consists of several courses. Two trial courses, one, like the one you're seeing here, several sets of turrets that exist at different points, sort of trial areas that allow you to test fighters in multitudes of situations, testing their speed, maneuverability, damage output, things like that. Uh, this this laboratory has been used by me for a long time, and I'm going to be using it now to do an entire series where we study small ship combat in Space Engineers. And we also study how people are developing their technologies, both on the workshop and even just here in the lab itself. Uh, and we're going to be talking about all kinds of ships. Specifically, though, in this laboratory and for the next several videos, we're going to discuss small ship combat. These are my three active combat ships. They are survival ready, and they are pretty small as far as their actual size goes in comparison to some fighters that you'll see. There's a wide range of fighters. We're going to attempt to classify them in some way, shape, or form, and we'll be expanding my arsenal as well as creating a special new list of fighters that we approve of as survival-ready combat vessels. Things that you could perhaps get the blueprint for and build in a survival world and use, hopefully to survive and even kill your opponent. Some of these are going to be intended for self-defense. Some are obviously intended for offense. Today I'm going to be spending pretty much the entire time explaining how the laboratory works. And for that, we're going to use this as a guinea pig, which is the CC Fly Mark 1. So the first step in testing is to take the fighter into the box course. This is the first speed course I created, and I used this for a very, very long time. And each of the rings they're all technically stations, so if you hit them, you explode. They don't. They just lose little chunks. They don't move. I have started trying to keep them together, but I don't know. There's something about the character that they have from being damaged that I like. Okay, so the rules on this course are to successfully make it through one lap without dropping below 50 meters a second. If you drop below 50 meters a second, you get a failing grade. From there, it's pretty much how fast can you complete the course. What speeds can you maintain while completing this course. This fighter, both of the CC Fly fighters, far exceed the minimum requirements for this. They're incredibly maneuverable craft and fast. The second and most important course by far currently in the laboratory is this one right here, and this course tests piloting skill and also pushes the fighter itself to kind of the limits of its maneuverability. A lot of fighters are not technically capable of handling everything on this course. So the course gives grades for completing portions of it. The first grade is that you'll notice that there are targets out there. Those targets have a Gatling turret on the back of them. So hitting the target matters a lot, which is pretty difficult when moving at whatever speed is necessary, which in this case, technically you're not supposed to drop below 50 meters a second, and you're not supposed to miss any rings. But what I do is, that's not even possible with certain fighters. Some fighters just can't handle this course at those speeds. So what I do is I give a grade for hitting every target. I give a grade for not missing any rings. And I give a grade for not dropping below 50 meters a second. Now, there's no guarantees that I'm going to make it through this course alive. Obviously, you fail if you die. And you have to retake the course. But I have passed this course with this fighter before, so let's get to it. There's some frame rate loss there for no reason, probably because I've been running Space Engineers too long. There we go. Took out one of the turrets. The other one I sent spinning. Try not to take too much damage here. Only get the one shot, but maybe if I just keep low enough, he'll have some trouble hitting. There we go. Whoa. Almost dropped below 50 there. Might have. I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to check the video. Okay, no. No. Well, I've lost my thruster on the side. It's over for me. Let's see if I can even survive this. Both side thrusters gone. Had to give up on everything except for surviving it. Not a good not a good pass. Well, we'll try again. All right, so we have multiple target drones, and they'll test a more realistic ability to engage targets in deep space, as we often do in survival mode. And as you can see, one well-placed shot is enough to knock out systems. Now, these are not well defended. In reality, you wouldn't have a reactor just sitting out in space, but what they do is give you pinpoint accuracy tests, as well as tests engaging multiple targets at distance, which is really the key ingredient, I think. So there you have it, the Kentharmy Labs Starfighter Testing Grounds. I'll be using this laboratory to gauge craft that I personally find on the workshop, and then also if other people submit them to me or build them here. Definitely I want to test out as many fighters as I can. I'm hopefully going to be looking at some of the fighters from the Dogfighting League, and also just continuing to expand this list of my own fighters that I personally have in my reservoir of blueprints as far as things I would use in a survival combat scenario. And we'll also be expanding into large ships and continuing to expand the testing grounds to have more and more courses that test for different roles and different types of fighters and gunboats and heavier, larger, small ships, and even eventually into large ships and all of the different things. We're going to test all the combat of all the things in Space Engineers, but mostly we're going to start right here with small ship combat. And we'll go ahead and start off by grading these 3 ships, and I'm going to do a video for each ship. But then we're going to get into other people's ships, and even ones that I haven't quite gotten to this level yet, like certain ones that are still in experimentation. I'll bring them out of the woodwork, and we'll see what I can do to fill out this reservoir of ships. Repertoire. I don't even know what I'm saying. Words! Oh man, this thing can't strafe worth crap. Oh my god.